MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Unbelievable. I couldn't even believe that there was 2 8s in there.
This guy right here is doing something special.
I welcome y'all to MBE. What you about to see? Box building in a different league. In this SQL scene, believe that money ain't a thing when it comes to its kings. Now that's fact, not fiction. Call 44694 48 then 18. Don't matter, you got 4 8s or 1 8 or anything between. He got what you need.
This is my crew. This is my gang. These are my kings.
Okay, here we are with the WDX G5 G2r 4. This is the revision. As you can see, that is the old model on the top. That's the G5 G2 The R is going to be this white box. You can blow up your phone and you'll be able to see it. The R will be this box. This is the current revision. It incorporates a rib surround with same density, open seal. Now, there's 2 different densities there as well between the top of the surround and the ribs. Let's blow up the ribs so y'all can see that. Okay, and how these work together, the pattern actually is mimic from every second. So here's a rib, 1, 2, then you mimic this rib again, and that's going to expand as woofer reaches its X mechanical. Well, exceeds its X max and goes into its X mechanical. That's going to keep the surround linear. Also, on this revision, we were rewarded with a larger, back out just a little bit. Let me see, boom. With a different basket that enabled, even with the same size cutout, wider spider landing because it has a little bit more girth as it gets below the cutout, and a very noticeable distance from the spider landing, which is dual, to the top plate. So you get more. Back this out so y'all can see that. You can get, as you can see here on this driver here, it's not as the depth from the spider landing, which would be right where the tensor leads it to the top of the motor, is not as great as we have here. So this is, the revision has a greater. Now, what I did notice, they don't list that as mechanical, but the X-Mass is the same on both. Okay, the X mechanical. So I'm saying they use the same, probably use the same voice core. Possibly, I can't really see if that's a BSCV former inside the older model, primarily because it doesn't have this much space between the spider landing and the top of the motor. But they both do have the same X-Max. This one did, though, get Rosen. The FS is a little higher, but the BL has increased, and the QES and the QES and the QMF both have increased as well. So maybe FS will lower as woofer plays, so we don't have to really worry about that. But those 2 features do change. But you can see this one here, I think it's going to have a much greater capacity to play lows with any meaningful authority for a 6.5 because of this increase. Spider landing and top plate height, and also the surround. So let's get a little closer here. Enough where y'all can see the frequencies, and let's just see how does it look and appear throughout its movement. How quiet is it? It's being powered by Robert Falls Grade 1200.1 at 2 ohms. At 2 ohms, this is the D4 sub. Let's go from 20 to 35 hertz. So we got the response, and we definitely got the throw. Just be moving up, nicely done. Oh, very nicely done. Ooh. Yeah, I can believe that 15 millimeters X-Max. Yes, I can believe that. I don't find that hard to believe at all. Let y'all see that from the side one time. Side shot. Y'all see them G510s in the background? Yeah. Had them laying around. I might do something with them in the truck. 210s. It's coming back up again. It was counting down. Now we're going back up. Let's let it go all the way through a stroke. Stop it. Let's start it. Let's start at 30. And let's possibly go to 55. What you're looking for is dimpling. We're definitely not having an issue with throw. It's not moving that much right there. Let's see if we can turn this so y'all can see it a little better. How about that? Now this is no bass enhancement, it's just moving throughout the stroke. I'm gonna get a little closer for you so y'all can see. I also want you to see the fluidity of movement. Now what I would like to see is it really get out. So what I'm going to do, bag this back some, just a little bit. I'm gonna stop it. Take some of the signal off at first. I want to see how it handles this. And let's see it move now. Now we have the bass enhancement. So what it's going to do is going to take 25 and cut it in half. It's going to take 65 and cut it in half as well. We're going to get the same amplitude, but we're going to get a longer stroke. So as it detects the frequencies, it's going to cut it a octave lower. So we're going to play 22. We're going to move the length of 22, but we're going to do it 45 times a second. All right? And what you get to see here is a lot of movement. A lot more movement. Right about now. Handling it pretty well. I think we need to increase the signal. Let's see it do that one more time. This is free air with the bass enhancement on. Still very quiet. I want you to look for dimpling, fellas. Look for dimpling. I think it's acclimating itself very well. Yes, sir. Let's see it one more time. I didn't see any dimpling. Are you? I'm I'm saying very linear stroke. Definitely to X mechanical. Still not bottoming out. What you hear is the popping of the air and the suspension stretching. With no dampening, fellas. That's nice. Very nice. Go back at your leisure, at your own timing. Watch it move. I am. I recommend 6 of these. And like a Draco alignment on the seat of a truck. 6 of them. They 750 watts RMS. 6 of these. That's what I recommend. But you need to do increments of 8. So even possible. Let me see. 1, 2. 0.3, 8 times 0.3 is 2.4. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible to get even 8 of these. And we see we do 6 up front. It could be possible. I know 6 for sure. It'll be nice. Very nice on the seat of a truck. And it'll be a taco point too as well. Okay, this concludes the performance test. I do recommend it. I don't know if I'm going to put them inside the truck in any kind of alignment. I'm more interested in that big boy behind it. This boy right here. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll talk. Y'all be blessed.